ninja, my ninja.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How we living?
Good, man. Chilling. I just needed this song. Oh, you playing the big blast story thing again?
Oh, yeah, that's your shit, man.
Good.
They finally got a Venusaur one, which I'm proud about.
Big boy Venusaur. Good.
Is it? Oh,
I got an old nigga complaint real quick.
Okay, what's up? Your knees, back, your toes,
Nah,
your phalanges?
Not even. It's just it's like 3 seconds. I went to the grocery store before we started the show, before I got home or whatever. And I hate it. They rearranged the whole store.
Oh yeah, Stop and Shop. Yeah, they remodeled the whole shit. Now it look funky. Yeah, they finally gave like the ghetto like some class a little bit. You know, when we walk in here, it looks like the ones in like the upper echelon areas, like the Westports and the Stanfords and shit.
Yeah. Now, granted, I'm sure it's like organized way better than it was before.
But now you don't know what shit is.
But I know what shit. I barely knew what shit was before, and then they just moved everything. I fucking hate it. I'm mad. It's like, don't do that. That's an old nigga complaint, yo. Yeah.
We getting up there. We are the new adults, and this realization is kicking my ass.
Yeah, like, yo, leave it how it was, please.
You one of them old niggas that don't like change. Where the fuck?
Where the fuck is the Skittles and shit? Like, where the fuck is the bread?
Now 13. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I went that way. Now I go all the way this way.
Ain't no can of tomatoes here. Where the fuck the can of tomatoes at?
Tuna? Who the fuck moves tuna?
Yeah. The fuck? But yeah, that was my little complaint. I've been chilling. I did my sleep study finally.
What's your results? You got a B plus? A
last week.
65.
I didn't get any results back yet because I just did it because they said it's gonna take me about 2 weeks for them to go through all the shit. That shit fucking sucked though. Couldn't fucking sleep really because they had me hooked up to wires. I have fucking wires all in my in like an EKG and a whole bunch of other shit. It's like wired up, so it's like, oh, you just gotta lay here and try to go to sleep. I was like, nigga, no. So I mean, I slept a little bit, but this shit sucked, nigga. I was like, I did not sleep good.
I was like, snatched your consciousness. That shit wasn't for nothing. They about to turn you into an AI.
A word, they scanned my brain.
They scanned your brain, your body, your blood. Like, we can make a better version of this.
So put my brain in a robot and shit, probably, nigga.
I heard, like, I think I saw something on the news the other day where it was like this man that had like a rare blood type or a rare plasma that saved like 1 million something kids passed away. What if they found some shit and you was like, nah, we can make another one of these, like better, like lower cholesterol and shit. We can make some full head of hair. We can make something.
Oh shit! If they get the full head of hair, that nigga can have my life.
Bro, that nigga, I'm gonna find some way into this motherfucking bot, nigga.
Oh no, we can switch. If we get a full head of hair, we can switch, nigga. You can live it.
Yeah.
Take my memories. And go.
No, how about they craft you all new memories? Like you still got the same, like you Hesh, but you don't remember half the shit Hesh went through.
Oh, he might actually do something.
That's an ill nigga. that's a Fortune 500 nigga right there.
And a full head of hair. Oh,
he getting fuck. Man, I ain't gonna do that.
You don't do that.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Now, I've been seeing a lot of snow bunnies. I'd be like, it's not that I hate white women, but I fuck with it.
Listen, Dr. Umar.
I like women. Let's just leave it at that. You know, shout out to women.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's me too. That's my thing. It's like this person just happened to be white. It's not. I'm not with her because she white.
Exactly. They just so happen to be.
She happens to be white. If it was a black girl that we ran into and like we clicked and the shit banged out and all that kind of shit, it would have worked out. But she just happened to be white.
Friend said, yo, they got Dr. Umar being a deadbeat. That ain't nothing new, nigga. Fucking Anthony Edwards got millions of dollars in your deadbeat. It's cool. That shit happens to the best of us. That's when you fuck around and let your loins lead your life. You put in the wrong woman. She say, I ain't getting rid of it. Now you stuck with a baby that technically, you know, is part of you. The baby's half of you. And now you have a financial, fiscal, and governmental occupation to that child. And you just like, nah. That ant shit ain't wicked. All right, we'll talk about that later. But that ant shit ain't wicked. If I told you I wanted nothing to do with you, I wanted nothing to do with this baby, and you still have the baby.
Yeah, but
I'm kind of fucking
the baby ain't do that.
The baby ain't do that, but you gotta blame your whole ass mother for that. Don't blame me.
You got that.
Okay, y'all niggas talk about smorgasbords on the show all the time.
That's a fact. Vacuum that shit up.
If we do, and I say, hey, you get pregnant, I don't want you. You know what this was? I don't know if you in this for a money grab or you thought I loved you, whatever the case is. If you have this baby, I want nothing to do with you or it. You still have the baby thinking like, oh, you entitled to some compensation? I want my money and I want it now. I could sign over my rights. Now, personally, me and my moral compass, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, and that's where it get funky.
He's a 23-year-old Atlanta nigga. Like, come on.
That's also where it get funky. She what, like 30 something, right? 36, 37?
I don't give a fuck how old she was. I don't give a fuck they're the same age. Like,
my point being is
like you thought I was playing. You thought once the baby look at me, I was gonna feel some other way. No, fuck you and her.
Yeah, fuck you and that baby.
Fuck you and that baby. Shut up.
But yeah, I just think a lot of people, the whole point is like, yeah, you didn't want the kid, but it's here now. Like, and
it's my fault, but it's not my problem.
It is your problem. You knew what was gonna happen when you put your dick in.
It's my fault, but it's not my problem. I told you I didn't want the baby.
You knew what was gonna happen when you put your dick in there.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Listen. You knew that was a possibility.
I told you not to keep it, and you still kept it. That's a you problem.
Should have skeeted it in her mouth or the back door.
Now, if she start dunking at 5, then I'll come fuck with her.
Right back. WNBA.
Oh, this one got potential.
Caitlin who?
My God, you drinking water out of a keg? Yeah, it's a little, like a 3-gallon joint. You know, gotta get my daily water intake.
Gotta stay hydrated, nigga.
Gotta stay hydrated. I'm trying.
Hey, man. But yeah, the fucking sleep study shit sucked.
I was drinking alcohol, niggas won't say shit. And this nigga started drinking water. I'm like, oh, this nigga won't be healthy.
This nigga wanna hydrate.
Big ass bottle. What the fuck you doing with this big ass bottle of water, nigga? This nigga. Make sure nigga drinking water.
Make sure his organs is okay and shit. How dare you?
Next thing you know, his bicycle ain't got no seat on it. You fucking fairy.
Riding the unicycle.
Riding the unicycle. I got it off Amazon. I ain't plugging shit, but I got it off Amazon.
How much was it?
For this one, might have been like $50.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's thermal insulated. Has this little cover on it. You know, nice little handle. Cool. You know, it's for hiking and long trips and stuff.
Yeah,
I bring that shit to work, nigga. I've been drinking that shit for like 3 days. It's the same water in there for 3 days.
The same time I feel
the fucking lemon in there. It's a lemon in here. That shit is damn near disintegrated. Like all the pulp out the bitch. It's just the peel. It's floating around in fucking peel juice.
That's funny.
But yeah, what you was doing? What happened?
Oh no, just sleep study. Shit stuck. You know, that's really about it. Birthday was 3 weeks ago now.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, man. You know, I ain't telling nobody because this nigga said not to, so I just wished him happy birthday. I was like, all right. Well,
it wasn't a not to. It was just like, and listen, I'm old. I'm here. It's over.
Right.
I'm not like anti-birthday, but I'm not necessarily gonna go crazy about it. It's like, all right, if I get some happy birthdays or whatnot, I'm like, oh, thank you. If not, I'm like, all right, cool, it's whatever. I'm not.
It was good, Coop.
Yeah, it was good, Coop. But girl brought me some clothes and shit, a couple cars and shit. Parents gave me some money. Not crazy. I'm old. You know, at this point, if I want something, I'll buy it for myself. So I got whatever I really want, and I don't like just asking for shit just to ask for shit. Like I hate doing that. So I was like, oh, Christmas is coming. What do you want? I was like, nigga, I really don't need nothing. So
I'll put it in Discord, the thermos I got. I'm not saying the show on the show. It's nothing crazy either.
But yeah, outside of that, it's just been cool. Just work, birthday, sleep study, and then playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about Monster Hunter. I was gonna ask you what have you been doing, but I know, you know, based on the achievements in my fucking activity feed and stuff like that. Like, do you be going into like it's solo, or do you like eventually play online with people? Because you are like I know it's Hunter, like it's singular, but you can play with people.
So
you can S it.
So the cool thing about this one is that's different from all the other ones is they have a feature now that if you're playing offline, well, you can do it offline or online, but offline single player, you can, because they have a SOS flare is like the mechanic that you use to like signal that you want help on this hunt. So you could like shoot off a SOS flare. But now they have a thing where they'll have like computer characters during your hunt and help you hunt monsters. So you can still hunt solo with a bunch of people. But like but they have like lobbies. So like if you're in a lobby and you shoot off the SOS flare, people can like look in the quest to see there's open quests and people join. So I've been, I'll shoot it off and just go do what I'm gonna do. And real life people will join the shit. I'm not talking to nobody because I don't got my headset on or nothing like that. But we just playing. So I am playing with other people, honestly, but you don't have to.
I know GGL new email this week apparently. Oh, okay. I gotta check my email for that shit.
Yeah, no, Monster Hunter is fun. I recommend it for everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that shit and just jumping in one of your matches, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Do it. No, you should.
I'm gonna copy it eventually, but I think by the time I copy, you might move on. So it's like I bought this for nothing. Now I know how Robbie feels when I'm about to buy this game, and then it's like, oh, I'll play this shit for 2 weeks.
And then stop playing. No, I don't know. I do have a little bit of ADD when it comes to games, so I do plan on trying to be on this one for the foreseeable future. Maybe not as heavy as I'm doing right now, because obviously other shit's gonna be coming out. But yeah. I do want to try to keep coming back to it and keep playing and try to keep up with it a little bit. We'll see how that goes. I don't really know, but it is fun though. I do recommend it. Like especially if you played World, you like World. This one has a lot of quality of life shit where they like improved it or made changes to it to make it. It's a lot. I think it's a lot more respectful of your time compared to some of the other Monster Hunter stuff, especially like for older people. It's like you can kind of really hop in, do a little bit of shit, and hop out, and it's not necessarily. There's still grinds and stuff. You're still gonna have to grind for certain stuff, but it's not necessarily as bad. And they have a lot of mechanics to help, like smooth some of those edges to make it just a little bit more like feasible for maybe people who are a little bit more busy. So I do recommend this one if you do decide to want to hop into it.
Yeah, that's one thing I might do for myself once I get my tax return back. Like most of my tax returns going to like shit I owe, bills, credit cards, loans, shit like that. One thing I might do is like, you know what? I'll get a game.
Yeah. Listen, I've been eating good. I ain't gonna hold you. Like the last fucking 6-7 months, I've been eating good video game wise because fucking Metaphor ReFantasio came out last year. Whatever that came out, I fucking did that shit. Then that jumped into Veilguard. Took a little break, and then right before Monster Hunter come out, I was playing Avowed. Avowed's on Game Pass. So if you got Game Pass,
if you got Avowed on Game Pass, go do that.
Play that, and then now I got Monster Hunter. After Monster Hunter, fucking South of Midnight coming out, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, hopefully, I hit the motherfucking pre-install on that, nigga. What?
Yeah, and then after that, it's fucking Clay Obscure's Expedition 33, which is like a turn-based RPG made by some French niggas.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looked good to me, nigga. Like, hopefully it is. Again, we never know. And a new Assassin's Creed, that's true. Sort of. Assassin's Creed is one of the things where it's like, I'm gonna see how the reviews go. I might I like Assassin's Creed. I'm not like the world's biggest Assassin's Creed fan anymore, but I do like it. So if the reviews come out and it is good, I'm like, I buy it. And that's something else. So I've been eating good. I got like a good 8-month run of just like, oh, the niggas is feeding me.
Right.
Pause if necessary, but
but
but like it's giving me. I was like, oh shit, I got games to play, nigga.
All that shit sounds good, but I ain't even gonna play myself, act like I'm about to play or buy any of them shits, because I be doing that shit now, and like I said, I feel bad for Rob because I just don't be having time to play games the way I want to. Like I want to spend like 6-7 hours on a game, but then like I got shit to do. I can't.
Oh yeah, no. I just I'll just do like an hour here, hour there. Like I haven't had like long play sessions like that. I'll hop in, maybe do an hour and hop out. Maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky one day.
Like I feel like if I do that, then my work will suffer.
Yeah.
But whatevs. See, that's another fucking bill coming in right now telling me, hey, it's due today. It's my dick.
Stupid. Speaking of the month.
Something looks like a Flintlock Siege of Dawn game with a better budget. I don't know who it's made by.
Flintlock? I don't know.
Not quite sure.
Nah, but South of Midnight, I'm looking forward to. And that one again is a $40 game. I think it's gonna be like a smaller game, 8 hours, 10 hours, nothing that's gonna be like extra long that you gotta put like a massive amount of time into. So that's why I'm like looking forward to it. It's like, okay, this will be like a nice little break. The same thing even with the Clear Obscure Expedition 33 shit. It's like it's a JRPG, but they're saying it's supposed to be a smaller. It's not even JRPG because it's not Japanese people, but whatever, smaller experience. So again, I mean, 30 hours is still a lot of time, but it's not like you got to do 150 hours to beat the game type shit. It's like one of the things where it's like, it could be manageable to like get through this. So, and that's this first half, and then we might get GTA 6 this year. Hopefully, we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, if we get GTA 6 this year, that's gonna trump a lot of shit I play for the rest of the year. So we'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, you can go.
All right, that's good. Anything else? That's it?
Yeah, that's about it for me, I think.
Y'all gonna talk about Daredevil? I forgot fucking Daredevil came out.
Yeah, I watched the first 20 minutes of the first episode. So
there will be no Daredevil talk. We ain't spoiling nothing, so because I didn't watch it. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow while I'm waiting on my car to be fixed. I don't know. Yeah,
from what I heard though, it's supposed to be really good. Like it's like we back.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, from what people have been saying. My only little critique so far, and again, I'm only like 20 minutes in. It just I guess maybe it's a bigger budget, maybe, and that's why it just looked different in a way that I can't necessarily quite put to word. Like just like the way everything, maybe the way the lighting of it, or just whatever. And some of the CGI I saw was a little meh, but it's like whatever. This is a TV show. I ain't gonna really cry too much about the CGI. But,
yeah.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna get to it. I gotta get to it. But fucking, this is shit. I'm fucking trying to watch Invincible.
Yeah, I'm almost done with Invincible. I think a new episode came out. What, Thursday?
Yeah, it comes out on Thursday. So and this came out on Wednesday. I think it was. And there's 2 episodes, and they're like an hour, and it's like, yeah, cool.
I mean, Dragon Ball ended, so.
Oh, did it on break?
Are they on break? Is it ever gonna come back? I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea.
This arc finished.
Oh, you finished reading the comic? Oh, so it was about to get lit. Oh yeah, it's about to be crazy. Oh yeah, get caught up on Invincible if you're not caught up, because I think next week is about to go crazy. My nigga Conquest is about to. He's about to conquest.
You about to conquest?
Yeah. It's about to be lit. I'm just telling you, get caught up, nigga.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, how's it going with you?
Some stuff's been happening. What happened? So last time we had a show, I had a show that day. That night. That was a shit show.
Was it? What happened?
That shit was horrible. So it was at this Jamaican spot in Stanford, right?
Oh, shit.
And he told me like, yo, the doors open at 7:30, show started at 8. So we got there like 7:30, 7:45, like somewhere near like the doors open and shit, right? What he didn't tell me is that they double booked the shit, right? So it was a Caribbean party going on. And and it was somebody's birthday and shit, right? So we get in there, we thinking they gonna wrap up. Well, he thinking they gonna wrap up. I'm like, I don't think you know niggas. Like he from London. Like I don't know like if you know American niggas. I don't know how long you been here, but these niggas ain't wrapping up no time. These niggas about to party till tomorrow. Like they ain't gonna be here. They gonna be here all night. So he was like, oh, they're about to wrap up soon. I was like, all right, Idris, relax. They not. So
they not.
8 o'clock comes. That's when we supposed to start the comedy show. DJ starts playing another song. Oh, loud, and fuck that. And that ball hit the button and beep, 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 all that shit.
Big up Selector.
He was like, all right, we got to get out of here. It was like, no, we love Selector. Why the fuck that one? And he started playing another song. And then that nigga does that 4 more times. So
let's take from a girl like glue.
The show that was supposed to start at 8 didn't start till about 9:30, I want to say.
Yeah, damn.
So, they was trying to get people out. Some of the people that were in the Caribbean party actually stayed, so they didn't pay the ticket fee. They was fighting in there. They was kicking some girl out just because somebody sat on a coat or something like that. Like she damn near threw her through the window like Eddie Murphy and fucking Beverly Hills Cop. Like it was like if she would have put her legs into it and did it like before somebody stopped her, she'd have went out that fucking window. What else? So we do the show. Well, I get on stage and these people are like, it's still leftovers from the Caribbean party. So it's just a lot of talking. Like they don't know it's a comedy show that's supposed to be going on. So it's niggas getting on stage trying to do jokes. And I'm like, that's not what this crowd is right now. So so the host goes up there, he brings up the first guy, he fucking bombs, he eats dick, and he leaves. Then he calls me up next. I was like, all right, this ain't the type of shit where we tell jokes. So I just did crowd work for like 10, 15 minutes. It was cool. Everybody liked it. Everybody, was fucking with it. There was 6 people on the bill. 3 of us showed up.
Goddamn.
So now we got to fucking, go up there, do more time than we supposed to. And ain't nobody paying attention to nothing we saying. Like the people that actually paid are in the front row. They're listening, but it's a whole different conversation. It's a whole nother thing going on in the back. Now they had a birthday party for this guy who actually passed away, right? So I don't know if you remember or if you heard about it, right? But you know where Tiago's was downtown? You heard about it?
Kind of, I think.
So there was a spot downtown that called Tiago's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it got shut down and it went away and now it's something else. Now the reason it shut down is because somebody got killed outside the place, right? So now the guy was from Stanford. So the guy that they were celebrating at the show I went to was that guy. He got killed maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. It was like pre-COVID or like a little bit after COVID, something like that. But it was like in the past 5, 6 years, right? So I get up there and, I'm just taking suggestions from the audience. Like we talking back and forth like it's a real dialogue and shit, right? So one of the girls in the audience asked me where I was from. I said, oh, I'm from Bridgeport. And then there was like an audible like gasp and like a silence with it. I was like, what the fuck Bridgeport do? It was like, what y'all got against Bridgeport? Somebody in the back yelled, stop killing our niggas.
That's
I had
not funny, but
nothing
it's
for
funny.
that, dog.
Be like, yo, I didn't do it.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, dog, I didn't do it. I'm sorry. Like, I was like, rest in peace to Max. I don't got nothing to do with that, dog.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, it was a second where I thought this shit was about to go left after that.
Yeah. It's like, I gotta get out of here.
Everybody's face went from like, oh, we enjoying this nigga on stage to like a
goddamn.
Man. Yeah, the guy that got killed he got killed by someone from Bridgeport, but he was from Stanford, and the guy whose life they were celebrating at that place was him.
No
so,
shit.
Rest in peace to Max. Yeah, that is the fuck as the fuck. Like I'm the only. It's like my girl not even from Bridgeport. The London guy, he definitely not from Bridgeport. Everybody in there. I saw my ex-girlfriend's sister in there, but she left. So I was like, I don't got nothing from.
No support.
Like maybe like one other person here.
Yeah.
I live in Texas now, and that's where people don't believe CT is as violent as it is. I mean, it's ghettos everywhere. It's black people everywhere. Right. It's violence everywhere. But yeah, I did my time. I did my thing. It was cool. Got out of there. I had a show the following Saturday, and I didn't go because I wasn't feeling well. Fucking kid sneezed in my face like earlier that week, and I knew I wasn't gonna feel well. I swear he gave me AIDS or something. Like this shit, it was crippling, my nigga. I went to work on Friday. I was like, oh, I can't breathe. I'm going upstairs. I ain't gonna make it, cuz. I'm going upstairs that I normally go up. I'm like, whew, dude, like my fucking legs is heavy. Then like Saturday, I tried to, power through work. I was like, yo.
So you got hit by the outbreak monkey.
Like, I'm dying.
Like I said, breath.
Yo, I was fucking losing. Then I was like, yo, I ain't gonna be able to make it. But it was cool with that because I guess, shout out to Musa. He was a comedian and he was like throwing it. And it was supposed to be 15 minutes of me. It was supposed to be music and it was supposed to be like this improv trope. So, he went like the host, he went up there and did more time, I guess. And then the music came, then the improv came. But, hopefully I get booked for more shit. I don't know. I went to a show on Friday and I think I heckled myself into like a spot on the show.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because it was this contest where, so when I took the comedy class, one of the judges, he's like a big comedian in around here, Connecticut. And he does this thing where like, if you've been doing comedy for 3 years or less, he throws this contest to see if you got a legit 15-minute set. And then he gets people to like, judge it, whatever. Then you get like $100 if you win. So it's people up there, like they're bombing and like they're talking to the crowd and shit. And I'm in the back just like throwing shit out or like, playing off what they saying. And they're laughing at me more than the people on stage. So, and then like the host came up, was like, yo, you want to do the next one? You want to get on the shit? I was like, sure. I didn't come here for that. I just came to see, support and stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll get on the show. Cool. So I got a show. What is it? I think it's April 4th or something like that. I'll be the, I guess like one of the headlining comedians.
Oh shit.
So that's cool. What else happened? Oh, my baby won a contest. She won a invention convention at her school, and she invented but she made these like gloves that like light up. She did like a whole fucking thing with, I guess it was YouTube or Google. She had like a glove. She put LED lights in the hands. It's like a battery in the wrist. This all type of shit. It's like these are for, I guess, when you're like walking at night and people can't see you or something like that. Yeah. Like she made some shit and she won a contest, and now she gets to go to like the state competition or whatever, and it's being held at UConn.
That's what's up.
And I was like, shit, look at my baby. Like some of my sperm is smart. Shit, look at this.
She's about to be an engineer or some shit like that.
Exactly. I was proud of shit. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know about this. Like, why don't y'all tell me shit? They ain't tell me shit to the little, to like the last minute. Like she won, and then they told me. I was like, every day I ask these kids, what you doing? How was school? What you working on? Any project? They say, oh, nothing. Did your homework? Yes. I'm like, you winning fucking contests and going to what? Where's a UConn stores? Manchester, wherever it's at.
I think it's stores, but don't quote me.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, man. Yeah. Proud of my baby. Yeah, she going basically like a state science fair, I guess. It's like she won for her grade. I think it's like in that school it's like 4th, 6th, and no, it's 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th. She won for 2nd grade.
That's what's up.
So she'll be up there, doing her thing. I think it's in May or something like that. Yeah, stores, yeah, something like that. What else been happening? I want to say that's about it. I've been watching a lot of like stand up. I finally watched the Jerrod Carmichael one, Rothaniel. That shit was pretty good, even though it's about him coming out.
Oh, did I watch that one? I think I did watch that one. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it came out like a year or two ago, something like that.
Yeah.
I watched Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, I started that one. It was pretty good so far. I didn't get through it all.
Yeah, it's cool. I just randomly found Patrice O'Neal online. I found Elephant in the Room on YouTube. I was like, I like when shit be on YouTube illegally and nobody like copyright strikes it.
Take it down, yeah.
My nigga, I've seen Money Talks, I've seen Ninja Turtles, I've seen Patrice O'Neal on YouTube, and nobody like it has like 100,000 viees and it's been up for like 6 years. I'm like, I'm proud of y'all niggas for not like telling.
Yeah, for
like it's some people with hearts out here.
Ain't nobody snitch.
Ain't nobody snitch yet. But yet. Other than that, nothing else been going on. Just more writing, trying to work. Hopefully my taxes come back in a timely fashion to where I can, pay some shit off and then get on with the rest of my life.
I still gotta do my taxes. I ain't doing my shit.
Yeah, you better get on that shit.
Yeah, I'm waiting for something to come, but it never showed up. Like I'm waiting for like one more thing so I can like file them shits, and that shit ain't here yet. And it's like, nigga, I need that.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
But yeah, man. I think that's about it for me. If it's anything else, I'll blurt it out randomly. But yeah, man. SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. The Dojo 203 at gmail.com for any questions, comments, or concerns. You want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment? You can reach us there. That is the Dojo 203 at gmail.com. Or you can go on Discord. The Dojo is gang. The Dojo provides. You can also visit our website. Is thedojoisgang.com. All the merch is still there. Everything is still available. It's once you order it, it gets made, and when it gets made, it gets sent to you. So if you want to order and support the Dojo, you're more than welcome. Consider signing up for Patreon. That's patreon.com/thedojoisgang. Everything goes back into the show. If you're watching live right now on YouTube, be sure to follow or subscribe, hit that bell notification every time we drop a video. If you're watching on Twitch right now and you got Amazon Prime, you do get a free subscription a month. You can use that on us or any other creator on Twitch. If you heard it from us, use it on us. We're on all the socials, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Reddits, all that cool stuff. Just type in the Dojo's Gang and hopefully we do pop the fuck up. Let's see. Now the question that we have for today is, let me see. Scroll. So this is from Latif. He had a question for the Dojo.
Yep.
It says, I got a Dojo question. Most hip hop heads collectively hate mumble rap and shit that don't make sense, right? So why did we love ODB so much?
The energy.
That's what I was thinking.
I missed the energy. It
I was
was
thinking,
fucking him standing in line. What was he standing in line for food stamps or some shit like that? Like just like that, like just him doing that. Like the personality. It's like I don't think they have the same type of personality like these motherfuckers have nowadays.
These niggas like, today have no personality.
Yeah, I think that propelled a lot of it.
Well, yeah, for me, yeah, ODB wasn't lyrically, the nicest. He was nice, but he wasn't like, lyrically the standout in Wu-Tang, but he was nice in his own regard. I think he came from an era of just authenticity where it was like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, like ODB was original, but he wasn't a mumble rapper, but he wasn't per se like your stereotypical New York rapper. He didn't, rap in a cadence like New Yorkers. He didn't talk about I guess a lot of New York centric stuff that the East Coast talked about, stuff like that. He was a very unconventional artist in a very conventional time where everybody basically did the same thing. The South did one thing, East Coast, West Coast did one thing, stuff like that. Yeah, I think we loved ODB because of his energy, his personality, his realness, authenticity. Because he was different. We always look at weird, like not weird stuff, but different stuff in like a weird light. But then once we like, oh, it's, once we get a glimpse of everything else around us, like this stands out because it is so different. And ODB was far from it, like his hairstyle, his mannerisms, the way he talked. He didn't really change anything. Once he got on, he was just him at all times. And I think that's what we missing, where everybody now is so fucking serious. Everybody has the same cadence. Everybody uses the same slang. Everybody raps the same. Everybody does this. And then when we get something different, it automatically stands out and people like shun it at first. But then it's like, oh, we like this because it doesn't sound like what's on the radio. Like everybody sound like Gunna, Young Thug, Future. Everybody want drill rap. Everybody want to do this. And then Kendrick come out and, start rapping. Now everybody want to, dabble back in the lyrical stuff.
Yeah, like, oh, this is real shit. And I was like, all right.
I don't know, but I miss people that had personality. I miss like, the Redmans, the Method Mans, the Big Puns, the Busta Rhymes. Everybody is just the same now. I don't know if it's the internet. I don't know if, all these niggas is just angry youths. I don't know what's happening, but at least we had some. We could choose and pick who we wanted to like and dislike. Now it's just like everybody's the same. Like I hate all these niggas the same because they just have the same bop and cadence and they use the same lingos. I don't know. I love ODB because he was different. Like everybody in Wu-Tang was different. Nobody rapped the same. Nobody had the same flow, same cadence. Nobody looked the same. Nothing. It was 9 niggas all looked different, and it was from all around New York. But
yeah, we lost a little bit of that originality, I think, or maybe I'm too old to like see where it's coming from, because maybe there are like some of these younger artists that have a lot of originality, but like the stuff that filters through that I get to see, it's all very, very similar to what I see. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist out there. It just means maybe I'm not seeing it. But
I mean, no, because the stuff that gets pushed is the same uniform thing. Where it comes to women, it's all sex. It's all they sell sex in the lyrics, with their bodies, with their speech. Like everything is selling sex. Everything with Cardi, Lotto, Meg, Doja, any female artist. Doechii now is starting to show a little more skin. Only woman you don't really get that from is like Rhapsody. That's the only one I could think of. Like Lauryn Hill is the exception. She doesn't really like, she could do both. Yeah. What else? Yeah, like everybody's the same. Like everybody wants to be, so tough, and they want to do pills and drugs and do all this wild shit. They want to spin blocks and fuck your bitch, and it's like it's the same shit over and over again. Then once some nigga comes out and actually raps about something, like people act like they like all this shit, but then J. Cole would be their favorite rapper, which I don't get. It's like niggas be like, yo, I fuck with Gunna, I fuck with, Lil One Time, I fuck with all these little niggas, but then it's like, oh, J. Cole's the best rapper ever. Like, where's the delineation of,
well,
what is this?
I think it's because of the vibes though. Like I do even though they might not have personality, I think the music I think is immaculate for the vibes, and maybe most of what J. Cole was making is not necessarily vibe appropriate, right? It's not like you're not gonna be like, you'll put that Cole on and we're gonna just gonna do whatever. You might want to listen to some Gunna or some shit like that. That might be a little bit more for the vibes you're putting on. But when you go back to like, okay, this is quality, good music, you're like, oh no, J. Cole's still like doing that. And I think maybe that's where the distinction comes in from that.
I think they put people in the wrong boxes. Like y'all be trying to listen to turn up, like y'all be in a turn up mood and then y'all go put something else on. Like you can't, like J. Cole's not the turn up artist. That's not the person you listen to when you getting dressed to go out. Like you're not putting on J. Cole. You're gonna put on Dave East. You're gonna put on Griselda. You're gonna put on something that's upbeat, up tempo. It's like the night I want to have. That's the music I'm gonna listen to. Do y'all fuck with Dave East? I like his music. Gives raw, gritty, and wide vibe, and niggas be clowning him. It's cause Dave East, like he's one of those ones that we had, like we put him on a pedestal too early before he proved himself, and it didn't pan out the way we wanted it to. And then he became like a pseudo sex symbol, and then he started acting, and then it's like the music kind of faltered. It was like we fuck with him. Griselda up tempo, it's gritty, hood, drugs. It gives very 90s, like Rock Marciano, Griselda, Davies. You got those, the central core New York rap people, and like that's scare the hoes music. You don't want to play that. There's a time and a place. Like when you with your niggas, you might play Griselda, but if some hoes coming around, you might put on some R&B or some Drake or something. That's just not the tempo and the flow we trying to go with. But originality doesn't shine unless you have like a hit to go with it. So you can have all the personality in the world, but if you don't have a hit song to go with it, it means nothing. You can have a hit song and then you all over the place, you all on carpets on the radio, but if you have no personality, it's not going to hit as good either. So there has to be like a good combination of both, and we haven't had that in a while because most of the people that have good personalities don't make the best music nowadays. So
yeah, man.
I don't know the last person where I looked at him and said that motherfucker's like he's a character and he make good music, and then like all the old people have phased out.
Yeah.
So ain't nobody that I can think of that got a personality and like ODB. Like it's a few people we ain't gonna never see again in music. Like we ain't gonna see another DMX. We ain't gonna see another ODB. Like it's a couple motherfuckers we ain't gonna see.
Yeah, nah, they don't make them like that no more.
Yeah, DMX had a personality like out this world, and he could rap his ass off. We ain't gonna never see another nigga like DMX again.
Yeah,
and I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with like, hey, I got to witness Michael Jackson, DMX, and a couple other motherfuckers that's once in a lifetime niggas. I'm cool, but everything is cyclical. That might happen, but I'm gonna be old as hell. I'm like, Dad, you ever heard of XYZ? Nah, but he remind me of somebody though.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love ODB. Rest in peace to ODB.
That's a fact.
Wu-Tang, they just announced their final tour. We're supposed to be going to that. We'll see.
You gonna go?
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
But I know what else I want to fucking rant about that I was doing over this time.
Shit.
Nah, I'm part of this new podcast and it's fucking getting on my nerve because like niggas hit me about maybe like November, December, like, yo, you want to do this music podcast? I'm like, sure, bet. Nigga, we ain't shot one episode yet. We just been doing a lot of fucking side quests. We've been doing fucking promo stuff. We've been going here, there, recording shit. Ain't none of the recording shit out. We got mad niggas on the team. I'm like, yo, I ain't never had to have this much fucking production to put out a podcast. Bobby, Hesh, y'all want to do a show? Cool. I see y'all in 2 weeks. We gonna record something. Nigga, we been doing this shit since fucking November. We ain't recorded one episode of nothing. We ain't backlogged nothing. We ain't done nothing.
Oh yeah, that seems like an issue.
Nigga, we haven't done a thing. And then every time we supposed to meet on a Sunday, the nigga that put this together always got something else to do. We supposed to record sometime today. This is like, nah, I gotta go judge a boxing event. What the fuck boxing got to do with music, my nigga?
Since November is crazy.
My nigga, I've been to the studio maybe 4 times. We haven't recorded a fucking thing, like audio wise, like on the mic that we can put out to the world and people.
Can I ask what y'all was doing then?
So first time it was just like a meet and greet. So it was like everybody that he put on the team, where it was like we just meet and vibe and see how everybody mesh. Cool, whatever, right? Getting the vibe.
That's understandable. That's cool.
Second time it was like, all right, we got to get all the equipment together, see how we gonna sit, how the layout gonna be with like the video and stuff like that. All right, cool. We kind of did that. We got like 85% there. We're trying to figure that shit out, right? Next time we went there, it was, I know the Eagles was playing. I think it was the deciding game if the Eagles get to the Super Bowl or not. It was one of them days. So we went there, we took some promo pictures, but we was there like fucking 4 or 5 hours, and we just took promo pictures and sat around and just talked and banter and shit like that. And then we did like a short Instagram clip, and that was it. Another time we went to the studio, now we just like, you know, bullshitting for like 3, 4, 5 hours. And mind you, this fucking studio ain't close. This is like an hour away from me. This shit is in like near Bloomfield. Like this shit is far.
Oh yeah, no. So this is, you should have recorded by that 3rd episode.
My nigga, we should have recorded at least 8 episodes by now. Something.
By that third time hanging out, y'all should have recorded.
This is why when I be in charge of stuff, like I can't be like team player. I need structure. I need something. Yeah. Cause y'all niggas make me waste gas in time. I'm leaving my kids to go do this shit. It's this November thing that is really throwing me for a loop. It's like that is a very long time to not have, at least, even like if y'all was recording shit to have stuff in the backlog just to give y'all a space or something, that's different. But if y'all not even doing that, that's what, 4 months. And I don't want to sound bougie. I don't want to sound pretentious. I don't want to sound like a dick.
Yeah.
But this is his first podcast.
Okay.
I've been doing this 10 years. All right. I need some type of uniformity. I need some type of structure, my nigga. Like, and then it'd be like, he'll mention like, all right, so Sunday we gonna record. Rest of the week, it's no communications, no nothing. And then the day of, the group chat going off like, yo, we recording today? We recording today? We recording today? Everybody but the head honcho nigga. And then he hit us like at 2:00. Yo, y'all could be here at 5? No. What the fuck?
Not now.
I structure my day around, all right, I'm going to get here at a certain time. I'm going to leave at a certain time. You saying, all right, can we get there at 5? No. Yeah. I got to work tomorrow. I got to drive an hour there, and then I got to drive an hour back. No. It is a concept of a podcast. I don't know what niggas is doing. I don't know if this shit ever going to happen, but shout out to Beat Block. I don't know. I don't know if this shit going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be a part of it. I don't know. Y'all niggas are wasting my time, and I don't know what judging a fight got to do with boxing. I mean, with music.
Maybe it's a paid gig or something, so it's like money or something like that.
Maybe, but like, my nigga, you want to preach this whole thing about building your own and doing all this and trying to, you know, compete with XYZ, and you want to do something for the town. You want to do something for the state. We ain't got XYZ, but then you're like, oh yeah, I gotta go do this thing, nigga. Build your own shit. So, all right, this ain't my shit. I'm just here.
I know. I feel you. I get it. That could be frustrating. I can understand that. I can understand that, especially since November.
If this was mine, if I was like the head,
yeah, it'd have been at least 5 episodes done.
At least content before we even drop. I don't know. I don't know shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
topics, man. Let's get to my own podcast. Yeah. Topics, man.
Let's go.
What we got for topics, man? Avatar 7 Havens officially announced, set after the events of Legend of Korra.
Yeah, so far it's going to be 2 seasons that it got greenlit for 2 seasons. I think 22 or 23 episodes for the season, I believe.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody's like laughing because the concept. I don't know if you ever watched Korra or anything like that. But or any Avatar, but yeah. So.
I ain't watched Korra. I watched Avatar though.
You watch Avatar, yeah. So you know that they have a cycle. Once the Avatar dies, they goes either they it's in a cycle.
Yeah.
So apparently, something Korra did in her lifetime has changed it, because like the Avatar was kind of like the hero figure of the world, and like people are like turning to the Avatar to like fix rights and fix wrongs. And in the last season, you know, spoilers, but who is fucking 8 years old, 10 years old, whatever. In the last season, because they have like the Earth realm and then they have like the spiritual realm. At the end of Korra, she did some shit where she like opened the portals to like mix it so like you could travel between the Earth realm and to the spiritual realm. And so now, you know, she lived her life, whatever shit happens, who knows? They'll probably get into it during the show, like what happened after that point. But like now the Avatar is being hunted by humans and by spirits because I guess niggas is pissed off that she did that, or she did something that made it so now people are not fucking with the Avatar.
Kind of like some butterfly effect shit.
Yeah, some shit. So it's like, oh, niggas is not fucking with the Avatar, so now we trying to chase out the Avatar. And like this one is, I guess it's two twins, and one of them finds out that they're the Avatar, and then you know obviously they're getting hunted and shit and do whatever. So whatever. Like there's not a lot of information out. Yeah, but niggas is like making jokes and all that shit because it's like, oh damn, Korra done fucked up, made it so the niggas don't like fuck with the Avatar no more, none of that. But I don't know. I think it's 2026, 2027 it's supposed to come out, so we still got a ways out for it. But I'm excited. I fuck with the Avatar world. You know, I like it. I like the Last Airbender. I like Korra. People shit on Korra, but I like Korra.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, hopefully this will be good.
It will be.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only hope so, but we'll see.
I mean, who knows, nigga? I know. And you know, and it's a kid's show, so it's not really made for me, but I do enjoy that shit.
Right. Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy reportedly retiring at the end of 2025. Now, what role does she play in Star Wars?
She was like the head of the Star Wars studios, so she kind of gets, and I don't know if rightly so or maybe not rightly so, I don't know, but she gets the blame kind of for Star Wars being in the position that it is right now, because she kind of like greenlights the projects and stuff. Yeah, like greenlights the projects and makes you know, the decision. She was kind of like the head of that. So you know, a lot of Star Wars fans, I'm sure, are fucking elated that she's not gonna be a part of that shit anymore. But yeah, she's kind of the one who gets the blame for shit. Oh, Kathleen Kennedy did this. Kathleen Kennedy is like doing that. Like she's the one who kind of gets all the blame for shit. But
do they have a replacement set or anybody that they're thinking about? Anything you heard about?
No, nothing I heard about. I didn't see anything. I think it's just like because it's not until the end of this year. They'll probably announce something. You know, they got time.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, Star Wars fans. I know Bobby would be happy because Bobby didn't fuck with her.
How long has she been in this position?
For a while, since at least since Disney brought them. Whatever that version was, maybe even before that, but definitely since then.
Let's see. Her tenure includes overseeing a new sequel trilogy that comprises of Star Wars episodes 7 through 9, as well as the start of Star Wars streaming era that includes The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Andor, Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew, and more. While some of her films, like Star Wars The Force Awakens, have proven to be a blockbuster hit, other films have proven to be divisive, with movies like Solo, a Star Wars story, losing money at the box office. Well, I'll confirm Kenny's departure will raise further questions. James Mangold, Taika Waititi, and Donald Glover. Nothing. Prior to Lucasfilm, she worked at Ablin with Steven Spielberg. She helped produce kind of feels like E.T., Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, and other 90s classics. Okay, 8 Academy Awards for Best. Okay. She been in the business. Yeah, she's been in the business a long time, but she's just because, you know, people aren't necessarily thrilled with the direction Star Wars kind of went in, and it's kind of in today. So she kind of gets the blame for it. Racist fucks. That's your fucking face, Uncle Fuckers. Sick of the shit.
Sick of the shit, cuz.
Because after I just read all that, but only stain I see is like the Solo movie. Anything else that I've seen anybody mad about is about women and blacks. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, well, the last Star Wars movie wasn't. It had issues, but the issues were because they kind of didn't plan that trilogy out. They was just like, oh, we made this first movie, and then it was like, oh, you're gonna make the second movie, and it was like, oh, people didn't really fuck with the second movie a lot, so now we're gonna try to fix the problems from the second movie and this last movie. And I gave problems to this last movie, and we had to do shit that made problems for this last. You know, it was just a mess a little bit. It was a little bit of a mess. It was a little bit.
Okay.
Not necessarily maybe as dire as I think maybe people try to like make it seem, but it was a mess.
Okay. Yeah. Shrek will star Zendaya as Shrek and Fiona's daughter.
It's lit. She and everything.
Is she one of them stars that's getting hoarded out because she's just so great at this point? Like we see her in everything.
Yeah, no, I won't say that because I think she does pick quality stuff for the most part. Like I mean, she really ain't been in too much. She was in the Malcolm and Marie shit. She did Challengers and
she did Malcolm and Marie. She did Dune. She did that tennis movie.
Yeah.
She did Spider-Man. She did
Spider-Man. Yeah, that's not.
That's not too much. She did fucking Euphoria. Like that's not too much. You don't think?
No, those are quality things. If there was bad things, maybe.
But it's like I feel like she's becoming the go-to racially ambiguous girl for stuff. Whereas like if we like who do we like if they try to cast a movie and they be like, all right, this is a black movie or something like that, or just a movie that needs like some color in it. Oh, Zendaya, that's who we're gonna go to.
Yeah, I mean that's a rule right now, I guess.
Now her being Shrek's daughter, I don't get the big hoopla about it because everybody's like, oh, where's Shrek other kids at? Didn't this nigga have triplets?
Yeah, because it was some shit. I don't think was that in the last movie? Yeah, I think they did have like 3 kids. They did have like
triplets. I think they had 2 boys and a girl, 2 girls and a boy, something like that. And it was like all of them had like weird colored eyes. Where'd she get brown eyes from? Where's Dabba?
Also, I think they changed the art style a little bit. Like it looked a little.
They didn't change, nigga. That fucking movie came out in like 98.
That's true.
They didn't change the art style. Fucking graphics got better.
Well, yeah, and again, we don't know the story. I don't know the story of what the movie's gonna be or anything like that. They might be in the movie. They just ain't announced them yet.
Ain't on screen.
Yeah, they just ain't on screen yet.
They ain't coming out till 2026. We saw a fucking 30-second trailer and made mad assumptions. Niggas made a half-hour fucking video on a 30-second trailer. Yeah,
it was like a teaser thing too. So like we don't know what's gonna be what.
I'm just glad that Eddie Murphy working on something that I actually like again.
Well, hopefully, because you don't know, the quality of the movie might be bad. But
hey, who the fuck knows, man? All right, yeah, I'm just glad that Eddie out here, he doing stuff that I like. I mean, I knew Coming to America was gonna be shit. You can't really fuck up Shrek. If you fuck up Shrek, something wrong.
Listen, you say that until you do it,
dog. I'm just saying, if we bring back a lot of the same team, we got the core. We have Cameron Diaz, Mike Myers, Eddie. That's all we need for a story. Now we just gotta write a compelling story.
That's all you really need. Now we got
Zendaya. Whoever the other fucking twins are gonna be, or the triplets, whoever, gotta work itself out. We'll fucking see. Hopefully,
Zach and Cody.
Why not? Fuck it, I'm with it. Boom.
Zach and Cody.
Mary-Kate and Ashley. Who the fuck cares?
They gonna play boys.
Why not? Bart Simpson's a girl. It's okay.
I mean, yeah, he is. That's true.
So
is Bobby Hill.
Yeah. So let's just wait. We'll see what happens in 2026. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out either in like the holiday summer blockbuster season or towards Christmas or whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, probably closer to Christmas, I would say.
Yeah, so it's supposed to come out 2026. Let's see. We hope that when Shrek 5 arrives, there's an improvement on Shrek 4, which IGN gave a 5 out of 10. Fuck IGN. I don't listen to y'all.
Yeah, they be wilding sometimes.
They be wilding all the time. But yeah, man, we'll see. I'm not putting too much stock in a fucking 30-second trailer of like, and they like kind of modernized it. It was like they got to talk about shit in today's time where it's like Shrek's become a meme. Yeah. Shrek is this, Shrek is that. So it was like, all right, y'all fucking hold y'all hold. Just fucking relax. Let them do their job. If it's whack, it's whack. If it's not, it's not. It's not going. It does nothing to your life if this movie is bad.
Yeah,
we've seen bad sequels. We've seen bad continuous movies before. It's not the end of the fucking world. It's okay.
Nah, not really.
It's not going to change your fucking life too drastically. Gaming news. Fable delayed to 2026. Microsoft reveals brand new pre-alpha gameplay.
Yeah.
Have you seen the gameplay?
I saw like a little bit of it, not a lot to extend it. It looked cool. Like I want to play this game. I just want the game to come out. Like, but if they need more time, take time. Like it is, it's supposed to come out this year. It's supposed to come out this year. And then, I don't know, I guess maybe it's not 100% where they want it to be. So it was like, we just going to push it into 2026. Also, I think it's a combination of that and GTA 6 is still looming. And I think a lot of stuff might get moved.
Way before this dick hit.
Exactly.
Exactly. We better prepare for this.
Yeah, duck. I'm turning left. Like, it's like.
Exactly. It's like, you almost stepped on.
Yeah, so they, I think that is part of it because GTA 6 is gonna take up all the oxygen in the room once it releases. Like, you don't want to be near that game if you can help it, I feel like. So since they don't have like a confirmed date for that game, I think a lot of people are kind of like holding off on just releasing shit because like they trying to wait till that get announced so they can make their announcements. But it's like, all right, well, we just gonna push it, work on it, and then the footage looks cool. I know a lot of people were complaining because they got a girl in the footage and then
niggas hate women, but they love vagina. That's it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's weird. But if you know anything about Fable, you know that you get to make your own character. So it's gonna be man, it could be a woman, it could be whatever. So
that's why I was about to buy Monster Hunter. I saw the customization. I was like, oh, this look alright.
Oh yeah, nah, no, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that shit go crazy from what I saw. Niggas was making anything.
Yeah, buy it. Just buy it, nigga.
Question.
Yes.
Do you think that GTA announces an actual release date, or do they just drop it on a random date to avoid mass hysteria?
Oh no, they're gonna announce the release date because they want to get them pre-orders in. They want to market it. They're gonna put a release date on that.
They care about pre-orders at a time like this?
Yeah, because I think because that's free money, right? Not free money because you're getting the game.
Making money for the next millennia.
Yeah, but if you put the pre-order in, you're gonna get people who buy it instantly, and then you're gonna get people who buy it after. It's like it just looks good because they're gonna be like, oh, the fastest game to get the most pre-orders in the history. Fake stats they're gonna find. You can use that. Like I think they want that.
I don't know.
So, yeah. They definitely
because they're gonna release another trailer. So if they announce a release date, they're definitely gonna release another trailer, and then that other trailer is gonna be nitpicked to fucking God knows when. They better announce it now before Trump's tariff makes the game cost $200. That shit might cost $100 just off rip.
Off rip anyway. It's gonna. They've been talking about it too much for that not to be the case. So if it's not $100, it might be more than 70. It's gonna be like 85, 90, which is damn near 100.
Yeah.
They've been talking about it way too much that can't be the case. Like it keeps coming up. I keep seeing it in the news. Like, oh, GTA 6 might be $100. GTA this. Like, all right. I think they just floating that news out there to like get people comfortable with the idea of the game being $100. We're very close to it. So I think I'd be surprised if it's not. That's what I'll say. I'd be more shocked if it's not $100 than if it is.
Yeah, this game already gonna cost. You might as well buy another fucking system if you plan on putting this on your hard drive. You might as well just buy a whole. That shit is dedicated to GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Part of me thinks that they are gonna announce a release date, and then somebody else is gonna be scheduled for that same day, and it's gonna be the Farrah Fawcett effect all over again. Whereas, the day that Michael Jackson died, that's all niggas cared about.
Yeah, she died.
It's like, oh, Farrah Fawcett died. Fuck that, Michael Jackson died, nigga.
Yeah, Michael Jackson died.
My life matters too.
Yeah, no, it is.
But Domino, how's the family? Everybody good. Everybody living. Everybody healthy as far as I know. Ain't no broken bones. Ain't no diseases and none. Everybody's cool as far as I know. Appreciate you for coming in. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? I think they are gonna announce a release date. I don't think they should. I think that part of me thinks that GTA is so above the standard, like the video game industry norms, that they just might just drop it and be like, they might announce that shit like 8 hours before, and then that shit gonna sell out.
I hope they. I mean, if they do, they do. But I hope they don't do that because I would like to, put in for a vacation day or something. So I want the heads up. So I can get
I'm telling you, I've seen things where like industry, like in music, where people have announced albums that are coming out tomorrow. Like Tyler, the Creator announced on a random day, hey, my album gonna be out Wednesday. Like on a Monday or Sunday, like my album gonna be out Wednesday.
Yeah.
It was like, y'all got time to pre-order, do all that cool shit all you want. It was like, hey, I'm not subscribing to the industry rules. I do what I want because I feel like I'm that big of an artist. I feel like there has been no game that I've known in the past 15 years that's been as anticipated as Grand Theft 6.
Yeah, no.
So I feel like they actually have us by the gonads. They have us by the little short hairs, where they can just do what they want, and then we are just gonna comply because we have no choice, and we want to see what the fuck y'all been working on for the past 2 decades. Like we want to see this. Now, I remember you, Dan. I don't know if your name was the same, but I remember you. But yeah, we'll see. Shout out to Fable. See how Grand Theft just took over the whole fucking thing for Fable?
Yeah, take all the oxygen out.
That's how big the shit is. Pokemon presents February 2025. Everything that was announced. Pokemon Legends EA gets a ton of new details in a late 2025 release window. Now, I saw the starters is Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. I seen the battle system where it's kind of like a Pokken mixed with Arceus. Yeah. It looks
meh.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not buying it.
I don't know what stage you not buying it.
No, I'm not buying this.
Nah, you done? The fucking streak is over?
No, well, this one, I didn't buy Arceus either. Like, cause this ain't like the next mainline one. Like the next mainline one that's like closer to Scarlet and Violet or whatever. Like that one I'll get. This one I don't. Nah, I'm like, yeah, I don't want this. Like,
damn,
this ain't
son.
It ain't for me.
You done fell off the Pokemon train. What is the world coming to, yo?
Nah, just not this one. Like I didn't want Arceus. I didn't buy Arceus either. Because I don't. I'm sure, but it's just not what I want. It ain't what I want to do.
Oh, so you want turn-based shit? You don't want to do too much moving and plotting and planning. You just want to hit a button, nah. A hits.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes.
Oh.
Plus, it just don't look good to me. Like, it just don't look good. Like, it don't to me. I could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. It's not like a hill that I'm willing to die on.
They don't show us the apex of what the game could be. They show us, obviously they showed us the starters, they show us the movesets. It's like, hey, we got this new feature. You can actually turn left when this attack is coming. Like, you got to charge your attacks now. I don't know if there's a PP system or whatever.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I know you can charge attacks and you can, shoot them however you please. You can move. Yeah. You can duck, turn, dodge, dip, dodge a wrench. You can dodge a Pokemon attack.
That's a fact. And it all looks bland. It don't even look like.
Nigga, it's a Switch. You talking about the it's Switch graphics. They can only do but so much.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Nigga, I played that Ninja Turtle game, like the what's it called, like Splinter Fate or something like that. That's the first time my Switch overheated.
This shit was on fire.
It was doing way too dog. I was online and the graphics and the movements, my shit was doing way too much, dog. I felt that shit. I was like, why is my Switch hot?
Shit melted. The
fucking crazy, yo.
The GPU
likewise,
and the CPU.
Damn, bro, appreciate you, man.
Coming to UPUs, coming to one thing. Like,
dog, that shit was insane. But yeah,
yeah. Listen, if the reviews are really good for it, maybe I'll check it out. But like right now, I'm not like excited.
If the price point is something that I can afford when it comes out, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I want to play myself because I know I'm not gonna play this shit for real.
Yeah.
Like I don't play nothing I buy for real. Like anything I got on Game Pass, I'll be like locked in for the first 2 hours, and then like 2 weeks later, I'll be like, yo, I forgot where I was. I don't know what I'm doing. What button? How do you jump again? How do you double dash?
Yeah.
But we'll see. ZA looks good. Multiplayer battle focused Pokemon Champions reveal for Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android. Now this is gonna change the game.
Yeah, this look cool. This is a cool idea, I think.
This is going to change the game. This is going to damn, this is going to that Pokemon trading card, Marvel Snap.
Yeah.
Like all them card games, all them games that we play. Are you talking about I can play with I can connect this to my Pokemon Home.
I can whatever Pokemon.
My Pokemon Bank, whatever the fuck it's called. I can use my Pokemon and I can fight wherever I'm at. I don't need my Switch.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need the Switch. You don't need whatever the game, but you don't need, you can do competitive. Like I think that's
compete, battle, and make money from my phone.
Yeah.
That's
I think
next level.
Yeah, I think that we'll see how it turns out in practice, but the idea of it sounds pretty good.
I mean, it all depends. I think it all depends on what type of phone you have. I think they can create the infrastructure for you to actually do this shit and pull it off well, where everything will look like you're playing it on a mini Switch, like your phone.
Yeah.
This is gonna change the game. This is gonna, I don't know what it's gonna do, but it's gonna be something major that now companies are gonna start be like, what can we do? Because I know GTA kind of did something with the Pear phone. they kind of did something where you could do something with that in like the online with your real phone and the phone and the thing. But they didn't like flesh it out to the point where it was like very usable or like convenient. But I don't know. We'll see. Pokemon TCG Pocket gets the Arceus theme, Triumphant Light theme booster pack. That's already out. 2 episodes of Pokemon Concierge will arrive on Netflix in September 2025. It was a cool stop animation type thing. I watched it when it came out. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet get mass outbreaks of red, green, blue colored Pokemon. Pokemon Go Univo Tour is kicking off March 1st. Pokemon Unite as Suicune, Alolan Raichu, and Alcremie. Pokemon Cafe Remix gets new items. Pokemon Masters EX gets 2 new Master Sync pairs. I don't know what the fuck that means, but cool.
Yeah, just words. That was about it. Like, there wasn't really a whole lot on that shit. It was the most of it was the ZA.
Yeah, the ZA.
The ZA. Smoking that ZA, but like that was the biggest part of that announcement and stuff.
ZA.
Yeah, that ZA nigga.
I want to play it, but I don't want to buy it.
No.
I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't want to buy it.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I want to play it. I don't want to spend my money on it if I don't have to.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense. Game Pass.
Hey, if they had a Game Pass.
Yeah, but they don't have Game Pass on Nintendo right now.
No, I don't think they will ever.
Yeah.
What else is there? Monster Hunter Wild surpasses 8 million units sold in three days and is the fastest selling Capcom game to do so.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype around this. I don't know if it's just word of mouth or we have a lot of Monster Hunter fans that I wasn't privy to. But
both.
Okay.
Both.
Because
Worlds really open because like Monster Hunter was like it's a big thing in Japan. It was on like the PSP and all that shit. It was a big thing in Japan, and it didn't. People obviously in America played it, but it wasn't a phenomenon. And then Worlds really because Monster Hunter by its nature is very obtuse.
Yeah,
it's very dark. So it's not that level of difficulty necessarily, but it doesn't really explain a lot to you. It explains some stuff, but there's a lot of stuff it doesn't tell you. And the way that the features that it has kind of get in the way for people who don't really know what the fuck they're doing. So there's a lot of that. And Worlds, while it's still sort of that way, did a lot of things to smooth out some of those edges to like make it a lot more accessible. It's like Elden Ring for the Souls games. Like it really like opened it up and made it easier but it's still not like they didn't baby it down, but there's stuff in there that makes it easier. And in Wilds takes what World did and improves on that. But a lot of people got to World and like they really had a good time with it. They played it and I was like, oh, this is fun, it's fun. And so then when the announcement for Wilds come out, I was like, oh, people were like kind of waiting for that. So then you get the Japanese audience, what's now a very increased American audience, and it's like, oh, okay, people really want to play this shit.
Okay. How many characters do you have in Monster Hunter?
How many characters? In World or Wild? Wilds I only have Wilds I have 1. World I have World I have 3, but it doesn't count because what happened was I have ADD when it comes to video games and shit like that. So what happens is I brought Worlds, I played it, I started up, I played it, and then I put it down, and then I stopped playing it, and then I don't know, at some point later I was like, oh, I want to play Worlds again. I remember playing it, and then I tried to boot it up, and it was like I don't remember how to do nothing. I don't remember what I was doing. I don't know how to do that shit. So then I started over, and then I did that again, and then I started over again for a third time. It's just like I'll get to a certain point and then stop playing, and then I'll go because the game's been out for like 6-7 years. So I'll go away for like a year or two, for like 2 years, and then I'm like, okay, that's what I play because I need something to play. I want to play something, and I'll go back to it, and then it's like, oh, I don't know how to do shit. I don't know how to do nothing. I remember what I'm doing, and I was like, all right, so then I'll just start over. So I do have like 3 characters, but that doesn't really count.
Okay. Now, what's your go-to weapon? Because I've always been either Paul's longsword or I've been dual blade guy.
Oh, I'm dual blades to the death of me.
Dual blades to the death. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, dog.
Even though I do think I want to try, because like in Worlds I did dual blade, and that was it. I didn't do anything else. I didn't do nothing. And I've been playing dual blades right now, but I am thinking like maybe I want to try to learn a couple of other weapons. I saw some hammer gameplay. Yeah, they be wilding.
They be wilding with their hammers.
Like Switch Axe, I don't know about Switch Axe. I'm a little scared of because it's complicated. They say, but maybe longsword I might do. Bow. I was thinking about trying to get into the bow and see if I can fuck around with that a little bit.
What, the heavy bow or the other one?
Nah, just a regular bow. Because they have the bow, then they have the heavy bow gun, and then they have light bow gun. I was just thinking about using the bow, like the bow and arrow type shit.
Okay, regular bow.
For flying fucking shit when it get annoying. Yeah, especially now because this thing lets you have two primary, or have two weapons, so put one on your secret. So you can have your dual blades, and then it should start flying. You can call your secret, hop on your secret, and then switch your weapons, and then hop off, and then start using whatever your different weapon. Which is one of the things that they changed in the fucking game that made it easy. Like before, if you wanted to change your weapons, you had to go to your camp, go in there, and now you can just kind of do it. Yeah, more on the fly. And I think, again, that's an accessibility thing where it's okay, we're smoothing some of these edges out. So I think 8 million, nigga. That's why I saw 8 million, 3 days, nigga.
Word. So, when I get paid or when I get my taxes, I might dual blade it up. I don't know.
Yeah. It's fun.
I want to try that hammer. I want to try the insect glaive, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, the insect glaive. Yeah, I see people, they be wilding with that shit.
Wilding with that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see. Charge blade, it's not really my thing. It looks cool, it's not my thing.
Yeah. So I'm thinking long sword bow. Start there, see how far I get with it, or just go back to dual blades.
Right.
Just to change it up, see what's different.
Yeah, try things out. Never know what you might like to eat. Try it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sony is leasing PS5, PS5 Pro, and PS Portal consoles to UK players for a monthly fee. That's insane.
Yeah.
So wait,
broke niggas or not broke niggas? I don't know.
So they got their own layaway system just to sell these consoles. Are they doing bad when it comes to selling them?
No, I just think it's to try to get the system in the more hands as humanly possible. I don't know if they're doing bad, but it's a lease. So the one thing I was trying to look into was you're leasing it. I don't know if it's leased to own. I think you're just leasing it, and then you gotta give it back when you're done. That's the one thing I was trying to look into.
Yeah, it says to rent.
Yeah, it's not even to own. It's you just renting it out.
I mean, obviously they're gonna have some type of failsafe if you don't pay.
You bring it back or whatever. Yeah,
because I fucking changed my credit card information. I put that shit on file and I go ghost the niggas real quick. Fuck out of here. If I find some a really smart nigga, yo, take this fail safe off of that shit. What's that movie where that nigga had that shit implanted in his brain and he's like, yo, take this out of me. It was something. Matter of fact, I was watching Invincible. Matter of fact, when that nigga had that shit in his head, it was the supersonic thing was going off. He was like, take this off my head now.
Yeah,
they're gonna have some type of fail safe in here where it's if you don't pay or you late on your payments, they're gonna fucking throttle your connection, or it's this shit ain't gonna work at all. But renting a PS5 is fucking dastardly, yo. That's
if you ain't got work. Or if it's yo, you could pay. Either you can not have this PS5, or you can pay $10 a month and you can get one and play it.
I would rather buy it so I own it. I'm not renting a PS5. I'm not renting PlayStation Portal. I'm not renting a fucking VR. I'm not renting the fucking digital version of. No, I want to own this shit.
It's because you can afford to own one, sort of, but other people might not be able to.
Stay your broke ass there until you can afford. Yo, all right, we gonna stop wasting our money on dumb shit just because we want to be part of the cool crowd.
No, we're not.
We need to. I don't know. We need fucking some type of financial literacy in order to fucking get somewhere in life, because this is stupid.
That's different. We do need to, but as a collective, we're not.
And then the prices for this shit: a flexible monthly fee, cancel anytime. Suck my ass. $21.95 for the digital. For the PS5 standard is $23.59. PS5 Pro is $35.59, but that's in whatever the currency is. What's it called?
Euros?
Yeah, that, sure. PlayStation Portal is $13.99 and PlayStation VR 2 is $51.49.
Yeah.
If you put away $50 for, let's see, for 8 months, 6 months, something if you put away $50, you could buy a PlayStation.
That's a fact.
5 months, maybe.
Not even.
Yeah, not even.
Let's see. So if it was $100, it'd take you about a month and some change, because it's only $500. It's $500.
Not a play. Well, if you want a PlayStation Pro, it's $700.
Oh, if you want the Pro.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 3 months if you put $50 away. Because if $100 a month would take you a month and 3 weeks, or if it's 4 weeks or 5 weeks,
Yeah,
it
this
depends.
is stupid, but it's some people gonna do
But
it, and I hope you get scammed.
Yeah, so if it take you 2 months to do 100, yeah, so about 4 or 5 months, you should be able to afford it at $50 a week.
Yeah,
somewhere around.
I don't like it, but shout out to Sony for making a play. They're gonna put the shit out there, and if it work, it work. It's gonna get a couple thousand people. So
Yeah,
shout out to them.
That's money in their pocket.
That shit. I don't know how good that shit will fly in America though.
Not at all. That's why they ain't do it here. That's why they did it in the UK when niggas is probably more honest.
I guess God save the queen, but y'all niggas stupid.
Well, she died, but
I know. Do they have a replacement queen? Like who's the next queen? Is there a queen?
Nigga, her son, Charles, the king. They have a king too.
Yeah, I ain't over there. I just know we got this dickhead over here. I don't fucking get in their business.
Well, that's a fact.
Like when she died, that shit started going crazy over here. I was like, I don't care. I don't live there. Let's see. Greg Sipes, the voice of Beast Boy and many others, has recently come out and confirmed that he has been diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's disease. I want to give him, prayers and stuff like that. Hope he, gets well, and or can you get well from Parkinson's? I don't know, but I hope.
I want to say no, but I'm sure you can. There's preventative things to like help sustain your quality of life.
His quality of life. I hope he has that sucks to hear, but I hope the rest of his days are lived out in a better fashion than most.
Hopefully.
I wasn't gonna rant about this Kevin Hart shit, but I don't feel like he deserves it.
Fair enough.
DC Marvel news. Lanterns first look shows off Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. That's Mufasa. That's Jon Stewart.
It's just a picture of them niggas standing in the road.
Yeah, I think Hal the only one that got the ring on, right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Cause I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like Jon Stewart like introduction into the Lantern Corps and all that kind of shit. So maybe they didn't really show it, but I mean, it's just two niggas standing in the road. Like,
this makes me so mad.
Why?
Yo, because man, it's women rule the world, and we just don't want to fucking admit it.
Oh, you saying that's the only reason why he had that job?
Reason why he was in that movie sucked.
It was okay.
That movie sucked. His acting was good. Movie sucked.
It was
Very handsome man, but my nigga, how like Jon Stewart, my nigga.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be. I thought the action was gonna be different than than the way it actually got portrayed in the film.
The movie, horrible. Him, he was cool. He didn't add or take away anything from the movie that made it like better or worse. He was just a nigga that had to read lines and just look attractive.
That's all they needed.
And now this nigga's Jon Stewart. Now
he is.
Now is he from America?
No, he's
British,
I believe.
American pussy. Like, don't he come over here taking on women with his fucking chiseled ass face?
That's what they do. Hey, bro. Black as a day. Whatever
First the fat boy break up, man.
Nah, Jon Stewart is a British nigga.
Jon Stewart's a British nigga, a British light skinned nigga with green eyes. Maybe it's the green eyes.
I mean, that probably helps because he's gonna be a Green Lantern.
Like an extra $1,000 in the budget effects department. Like, it was like this nigga eyes already green. You just gotta add a little contrast to it.
Yeah, we don't even gotta like lighten him up like Ryan Reynolds in the Ryan Reynolds movie.
Why does God make niggas like this? Like, come the fuck on, yo. Like, this nigga's mad handsome, yo. Like, what the fuck, yo?
Hey, it's the British invasion, nigga.
That's
first the Beatles
crazy,
now.
Yo.
It's the British invasion. The first the Beatles, now this nigga.
Nah, yeah, this nigga's over here slaying shit.
Yeah, you got Tiana Taylor, right?
Supposedly, I don't know if they dating or they was just like all right, this is my friend.
I don't know. Hey, shout out to that nigga.
Sometimes you gotta fuck your friend though. Sometimes, not all the time. What's a little kiss between homegirls? I'm saying, like, for real, like, what? Come on, man. Like,
come on, now.
I mean, it's not gay. It's not gay unless you like it.
Are we really friends if we can't fuck?
Are we really friends if we can't? If I can't touch it, are we really friends? Are we really cool, man?
Like, yeah, do you really fuck with me or not?
You really fuck with me? You would let me suck a titty if it was cool, right?
In fact, Pull a titty out. Like I'm having a bad day. You know who'll fix it? A titty. You got titties.
Put your pussy in my face. Come on, real quick. You know, I just want to see if it helped improve my day.
Just rub it on my nose right quick.
My dog died. Oh, you had a dog? I mean, no, but you know, I had a dream.
Yeah. Just
Moon Knight will return, but not in season 2. But not in a season 2. Marvel exec says. Was that show that bad?
I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that bad, but I don't think
critically.
Yeah.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, I think it was a decent show, but it didn't garner maybe what they wanted, and I think they're gonna try to just move on from it and just like the character's gonna still be around because it's Oscar Isaacs.
You got it.
I got there.
Yeah,
yeah, I got there. And so it's like, he's a big star. So it's like we don't want to just get rid of this motherfucker. We're gonna use him, so we're just gonna put him. They're probably gonna do like a Midnight Suns type movie or some shit like that. And Secret Wars is coming up, so like the character's definitely gonna show up, but we're not gonna do another season.
I mean, they got too much shit coming out back to back to back. I think they have like every 3 months they got something coming out at least. So they got Daredevil.
Yep.
And they got Ironheart.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Then they got that Black Panther shit.
Yeah, but I don't know when that's coming out. That's not coming out no time soon, is it?
Let's see.
Like he announced it, but I don't know if they announced. I don't even know if they filmed it yet. He announced he's going to work on it, but I don't know if it got like worked on.
Eyes of Wakanda out in August.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong. Okay. I take that back.
So yeah, like at least every 3 months they got something coming out. So Daredevil, Ironheart, Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, and Wonder Man in December. Marvel Zombies is coming out in October. Wonder Man is coming out in December.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Daredevil, don't even count them.
Daredevil, I'm hearing is fire so far. So
yeah, that's not even counting the movies because we still got Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four too.
Yeah. So,
hey man, they trying to restore the feeling. We'll see.
They trying to, man. I saw Captain America. That's another movie I saw over, this break that we had.
Yeah, how'd you
I fell asleep twice. That's better than before. Like,
yeah.
I fell asleep. I think in one of the movies I fell asleep at least 4 times where it was like every 10, 15 minutes I woke up, it was a big blast and there was some dialogue and it was a boom, I was dead.
Oh shit.
But it was a movie.
Yeah, it's cool. Like again, I liked it. It was good. I think it was a good movie. It wasn't it's not like the greatest, but
my critique almost sounded racist when I was thinking about what I wanted to say about the movie. It sounded almost like I get what like white people be saying sometimes.
Like I was almost a KKK member. I
was almost a Clayton Bigsby. Like I was almost there. Where it was like
I was 2 Ks, not 3.
So I had seen the movie, right? And then I think like a week later, or a couple days later, I saw a reel on Instagram where it was like, if you haven't seen this live, I feel sorry for you. Like this is one of the most epic things I've seen in a theater, and it was a clip from Endgame. Where like the nigga, picked up the hammer and they was fighting Thanos, and the nigga Cap was the one to will Mjolnir.
Yeah.
It was like that whole fucking scene, and then like the on your left shit. I was like, them racists got a point. Like I fuck with this thing.
But the only thing is that's not fair because like Endgame is the culmination of 10 years of shit that they put together, and this is just a movie that's starting out. So that's like comparing Iron Man to Endgame, like the first Iron Man movie. The first Iron Man movie is a good movie, but it's obviously not what Endgame is, because Endgame has all this history and all this like stuff, and all that stuff matters. And like, oh, remember in Age of Ultron when Steve kind of lifted the hammer a little bit, and oh shit, he really could use the hammer. And then on your left is from Captain America when he was running. Like they have all that history impacting it into Endgame type shit. Like this is like a new beginning where it's like there's some history, but like they're trying to establish some new shit, and it just hasn't panned out well so far.
I think it's just weird because we're in that funny area where this fictional person played by this real person is now this real person's whole persona for the rest of their life. Yeah. So it's like we've gone from seeing what's his name? Chris Chris Evans, yeah. We've seen Chris Evans play a multitude of superhero roles and just roles in general, but this one stuck for some reason. So like we've seen him play Johnny. We've seen him play he was somebody else. No, that was Ryan Reynolds. I'm thinking of, fucking confuse my white people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've seen Chris play other superheroes, and then we've seen him play Captain America, and this is the one that we love to a T, and we've seen him in multiple movies, like at least 6 movies. So this is the one that we're used to, and like he is Captain America. Like if they changed Wolverine in like the 9th inning, we'd be like, well, who the fuck is this? If they started changing like, you know, Iron Man, like somewhere like in between like Iron Man 3 and like, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
We'd be like, yeah, what the fuck? This ain't who I'm used to, but they've introduced Fantastic Four. We got to see who Doom is still. We got X-Men. We got, you know, they got stuff floating around of who they think who's gonna play Beast. They're like, it's kind of like fan casting, but it's also like rumors and stuff like who's gonna play Beast, who's gonna play Cyclops, Jean, or what place they're gonna start with X-Men. Who knows? But
yeah,
you just got to introduce all new characters. You can't replace a fan favorite and try to hope it goes over well. Like Miles Morales is the outlier, I want to say. It was like the movie performed great, so now and we don't have like a live action Miles Morales. So if like it was an actual like a human flesh person that played it, I think we'd have a bigger issue with it. But now that it's all animated so far, niggas letting it ride.
Yeah, this is like all we got of Miles so far, bro. Yeah, I think the biggest disservice they did for the character, one, and I get it and I understand because it's part of the character, and I think it works. To me, again, I didn't read the comics, but I imagine that it works better in the comics than it does in the live action. The fact that he won't take the super soldier serum. In the comics, I guess it makes more sense. In the live action, you see it as like he should just take the serum and just deal whatever comes with that. I mean, that's my I don't know, who knows. Yeah. And then also, I think they also did a disservice by having the Hulk be in the movie. And he doesn't have the super soldier serum because for a lot of people it's like, and I get like idea like the suit's made of vibranium, which is why the Hulk isn't just killing him outright. The suit is like saving him, and the shield is made of vibranium, and vibranium dissipates the force of the blows, and that's why he's able to withstand and stuff. So I get that, but like the average person might not be like, oh, it doesn't make any sense, it's stupid. Like, but I understand. So I think it's maybe a disservice to have for his first movie out be fighting the Hulk in the movie. Like, it's like maybe they should have tried, like, because in the first Captain America he wasn't fighting like crazy souped up people. He was Red Skull and shit. Like,
Hulk ain't have his dick out, man. Like, this is stupid. Because like if that was his first time transforming, like the whole thing with Bruce Banner, right? The nigga wears pants knowing he about to turn big.
Yeah,
you telling me it was the president the first time transforming and he knew to wear pants that just didn't fucking break?
Yeah, he got lucky.
Fuck out of here. That nigga should have been dick balls out, Red Hulk. Nigga should have been Red Rocket the whole time, nigga. It should have been waist up shots the whole time.
That's a different movie, I want to say.
That's a whole different movie, nigga.
That's a whole different movie. That's some fucking X video fucking Pornhub shit.
That's why you do waist up shots.
A different movie.
But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I don't know. The movie, I like it. I like the movie, obviously, and it did well. I don't know if it did well enough, but we'll see.
No, it didn't do well enough. It's a black man.
No, well, yeah, people don't like black people.
Of course. So we'll see. We won't get a sequel. They said Captain America will return.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be in Avengers, obviously. Yeah, well, I don't even know that's sequel necessarily more than like Avengers movie, because Secret Wars is coming in, Doomsday,
Thunderbolts, and all this other bullshit.
Yeah. So he gonna show back up. It's just like after that, we'll see.
Who is on the Avengers? He said, seen through that whole movie, they want me to put the Avengers back together. Who the fuck is on the Avengers now?
Well, he has to build it, and that's what we gotta do. So it's gonna be him, Spanish Falcon, Wepa, and then
Wepa
Falcon, and then whoever they find. Like, so then, I mean, you think on paper he's probably gonna get Shang-Chi.
Falcon is crazy.
Wepa Falcon. Yeah, the flea, that's fucked up. We're gonna get probably Shang-Chi, right? Maybe Riri, maybe, but I feel like she's gonna be more young Avengers. Who
I
we
was
got?
just wondering what the fuck happened to that cartoon the other day.
Mucha Lucha.
Nah, because I saw that shit on.
Alive.
I saw that. It's gonna be my pick. But did you see that Clash thing that they did on HBO Max where they had all the Cartoon Network shows battling against each other?
Nah.
It's a new like a short movie or whatever that's on HBO Max where they got all the Cartoon Network shows from past and present having like a fucking all out brawl and shit. So they got like Captain Caveman, they got Johnny Bravo, they got just Samurai Jack, they got Billy and Manny, they got Wee Bear, but they got everybody you could ever think of that was on Cartoon Network. They in this fucking battle, and I was like, yo, if they did that for other fucking stations, like who would be in this shit? I was just thinking of the fucking the Libre show that was on with the big head kid and then the flea.
yeah. Lucha.
Oh
that's
my god.
No
shit, that was funny. Oh, what you talking about? My bad.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I don't know. Shang-Chi, fucking Captain Marvel.
That bitch ain't know. She. We don't even know. We can't get in contact with her.
No, she on Earth now. That's remember at the end of the movie. She was on Earth.
She on Earth like for good.
I mean, that's what it seemed like.
That bitch can fly to other planets. I'm not staying here. If I can vacation on fucking Kepler 12, I'm going.
Kepler 12. I mean, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. They'll figure it out.
How old you think they're gonna be when you figure it when they figure it out?
Oh, dead.
Wait, don't do that to me. What you in like the next few years? Don't do that. It's not funny.
It could be.
Shut up.
Stream.
I ain't gonna have no podcast because the other one ain't doing shit. I ain't got this. What the fuck I'm gonna
do? Maybe in 5 years you'll get your first episode out.
Right? Yeah, I know, right? Yo, if we don't record shit by April, I'm done, dog. I'm not. I don't know what the fuck they gonna get out of me.
I don't blame you.
Confirmed though, Robert Pattinson will not be the DCU Batman.
Yeah, we had talked about it. Whatever the fuck we talked about it. It was sort of up in the air if they were gonna try to make his Batman be the Batman for the DCU universe, but there's like, nah, he's just gonna be separate. We're gonna get our own Batman and then just do our own thing from here on out.
Yeah,
which we kind of knew was gonna happen, and I think it's for the best because the world they built for like Penguin and Batman, like for what they were showing in the trailer for Superman, some of that stuff that they had in there already does not feel like it would exist in this world. So like to try to make that work with Green Lanterns and all that other kind of shit, it's like, and maybe you could, but it's like I think it'd be just too difficult to try to make that make sense and just be better just like, nah, you do your own thing over here, we're gonna get our own Batman for our world and our version of the world we're making. Yeah. Oh
yeah, that's this that reminded me of something else I was doing. This mad gay and I thought I would never be this person. I started writing fan fiction.
I was lit for what?
I started one for like I want to see Batman lose. So I was
like, his guy's back broke.
I mean, I want him to lose, like have no option where it was like he has to choose something.
Yeah.
So I started writing like a Batman fan fiction, and I also started writing a Ninja Turtle fan fiction. Where it was like, what if they like switch bodies type shit? Where it was like, imagine like Raphael's consciousness in like a Donatello body.
Oh shit.
Or like a Michelangelo and like a Leonardo. Like I don't know who I want to switch yet. So it's like, oh, if you have this body type and you were like, let Donatello have the the chance to have this hulking body and be angry and smash shit, or let
Donnie smash.
Yeah, like he be mad and angry or something. Like he feels what Raphael feels like being in his body, but he also retains some of his like consciousness or whatever. I don't know. I'm just jotting down ideas and
it's just workshopping.
Yeah, just workshopping stuff. But I also started writing one where I just want Batman to lose. Like he has three options. Like I think the last issue, like the fan fiction was like it's gonna be like a Pokemon shit. It was like the red, green, blue version. It was like this one he wins.
Yeah.
This one he loses. This one he like fades off into like the night and like nobody remembers who the fuck Batman is, like type shit.
Oh shit, that'd be good. That could be interesting.
It's interesting. In my brain, I just gotta fucking
plot it out, make it
shit
work. Yeah,
but yeah, Robert Pattinson. I didn't see him being a long-term Batman anyway, so I don't know what's gonna. Are they still making Batman 2?
Yeah, but it's not coming out till like 2006 or 7, 6, I think.
2028 type shit.
Yeah, it's one of them things where it's gonna take them 5 years between movies to make it because niggas be busy and shit.
Yeah. Captain America: Brave New World nears 300 million global box offer after 68% domestic drop second weekend.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
I mean, it's the thing we had to. Yeah, it's about what I thought I was gonna do. Again, this is one of the things where like they didn't make enough money to like get a sequel or not like just be the end of Black Captain America. Like that's the only thing I don't want because it's like yeah, give the man a chance. I like Anthony Mackie. I think he did a good job, and I don't want it to be like oh this movie failed, so now you're out of here. But we'll see. And I don't know what the budget was and all that kind of jazz. I don't know how much money it needs to make that make sense. You know, all they care about is money. If it makes money, then they're like, I would get another one. If it don't make its money, we might not get another one.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And last but not least, Marvel is exploring ways to reunite the Defenders.
Yeah, I guess Daredevil. I think Daredevil got renewed for a second season already. So and we know Punisher is supposed to be in this first season. I'm pretty sure that's out there. So I think they're just gonna have Luke Cage. And again, I didn't watch the first two episodes all the way, but I saw somebody saying they, I guess, either made mention of or got the impression of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. So they'll show up in the second season and be like, "Yo, we still here and we're part of the MCU now proper, and we got this white nigga who punches people. He's here too.
We got this white nigga who punches people. Yeah,
he here too." But yeah, I'm sure if they bring Daredevil over, they're gonna try to bring all them niggas. Well, I wouldn't say that. I would like to believe they're trying to bring all of them over as well.
Nah, they will. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's 1,000% gonna happen.
Yeah, even if it's just cameo, like even if they don't get their own shows and nothing like that, but like just to show up. Because a lot of that, because if they do that, then a lot of the heavy lifting is kind of out of the way, right? Because they have their own shows that give you their backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. So then like we can put them in Daredevil, and you don't have to go worry about going through all their backstories, or we could use them in Secret Wars, and we don't have to worry about people not knowing it. I mean, a lot of people might not know because a lot of people might not watch the shows, but it's not like, oh, we gotta do backstories for this character, and backstories for this character, backstory. It's like, oh, people already know, and now you're in the show. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and that is the end of topics. Unless chat has anything that we need to discuss or that we may have missed. Picks, man. What we got for picks this week?
Oh, mine's obviously gonna be Monster Hunter Wilds. That's obvious.
How many hours have you put into that shit so far? Do you know?
I think about 40, 35 at least.
At least.
Yeah, at least 35.
At least 35 is sick.
Yeah. What nigga?
I'm not saying. It's just like, every time I log on, it's like either you on or it's like I see an achievement pop up. I was like, oh, this nigga Hesh did it again. I did it. Nigga did something else.
Did it again. Oh, my other pick though, Monster Hunter Wilds is definitely my pick, but also Balatro. Play that shit. That shit fun.
Have you gotten addicted yet?
Nigga, yeah.
Oh shit, man.
I'd be so close. Like I still haven't like made a complete run, but I'd be like tight. I'd be like, yo, I'm doing good. And then they'd be like, yo, you gotta get 100,000 points. I'm like, eat a dick, nigga. I'm not gonna make
doing that shit too. I was like, nope, turn this off because I can see myself up all night playing this shit and trying to get
dog. Because it's like, yo, just one more game. Like I can do it. Like I can make it through this time. I can make it through this time.
That's why that's when you start crack itching at one more game, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And that shit's fun though. I was like, because obviously it was a big deal last year. People were talking about the game all the time, but I never really picked it up and played it. But it was on Game. I think it might still be on Game Pass. But it was on Game Pass. So I was like, let me just download this real quick and see. And I was like, oh, I understand it. Like I get it. It's like I can understand why people's like really fucking with it because it's like once you start going and you get playing and you start getting runs, it's like okay, I'm on anti-sticks. Like I made it all the way through, and it's like I can feel like I almost did it, almost got there, almost got. And then you start over and you do it again. It's like, oh, I'm getting close. And then you start over again. It's like, you just want to make it to the end of the run and see if you can get there. But I haven't beat a run yet, but I'd be fucking with it. But then Monster Hunter came out, so I haven't been playing it as much as I want to, but I still think about it.
I still think about it.
I do. I really do. I fuck with it. I was like, oh, this is fun.
So you started playing this before you was playing Monster Hunter?
Yeah, because I think it came out like maybe a day or two before or some shit like that. Because and then yeah, I played before Monster Hunter because I forgot when it was on Game Pass.
Okay.
So I got a couple of runs in, and I was like, oh, Monster Hunter there though. You gotta sit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Trying to find which episode this shit was because it's on HBO Max. It's a show called Jellystone.
Jellystone.
And it was an episode. Let's see. I think it was like Crisis on Infinite Mirths or some shit.
Mhm.
And yeah, they had everybody. They had Ed, and Eddie, the Powerpuff Girls. They had Dexter. I think like one notable one I didn't see was like Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Other than that, they got shows that you remember seeing that you haven't seen in a while. So it's episode 19, season 3 of Jellystone. And I saw that shit online. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I started watching that shit. The show's not that bad. Not gonna lie. I started watching Craig of the Creek. I started watching a couple shows on HBO Max just for no reason, just to, you know. I still haven't finished Joker. Ole I do.
You watched that?
Look, I don't know if this camera can see it, but like I'm right there. Like it's just not done. I started watching Craig of the Creek and that where it was like, yeah, I've watched that looked like a third. I've watched a third of it. It's just
like I made it this far. I might as well finish type shit.
I just want to see how it ends. It can't be that bad, but don't. But yeah, check out the show Jellystone on HBO Max, and the name of the episode is Crisis on Infinite Mirths. Ole I do.
Ole I do.
I mean, also you could check out Rothaniel on HBO Max while you're there. It was cool. It was more of a. It was better than I thought it was. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. It's more confessional. It's kind of like what Dave Chappelle do, but it's gay. that's the only thing I could like. It's what Dave Chappelle do, where it's like it's a monologue. It's like he's being like an orator. Like there's jokes thrown in there. The stuff about his dad, about his family, about him coming out, and about him having a boyfriend and stuff like that. And then ultimately he just comes out and be like, I'm gay. And then that's just like the rest of the show. So for like the first 20 minutes is jokes, and then the last like 40 or like 30 is like, I'm gay. And this is why I'm gay. This is how I've been gay. I always been gay. Can never say I'm gay. This is what I do while I'm gay.
That needs to be his new tagline. What Dave Chappelle does, but gay.
What Dave Chappelle does, but gay. Dave Chappelle, he sit on stage and just give you like a monologue. He just give his thoughts, and then it's like a joke thrown in there every now and then, or something that the audience just happened to find funny. Where Dave was like, "Okay, yeah, I didn't mean that to be funny," but yeah, that's what Jerrod Carmichael does. The name of the special is Rothaniel. I think it came out like 2 years ago, something like that. So check that out.
Yeah, something like that. 44 and a half hours.
44 and a half hours. That's almost 2 days. That's cool. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Shit. So much shit I've been wanting to watch that's in my to watch queue, and I just don't.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch that. It looked good every time I see it. I like the art style. And every time I see it, I'm like, I should watch this shit. That's on Disney, right? If I'm not mistaken.
It must be, yeah.
It has to be, right?
Yeah, Marvel, yeah.
Every time I see it, I'm like, I gotta watch this shit. And then I just never get around to it because I be forgetting. And then I got so many apps. I'm like, I need to watch something to pass the time. What did I just finish? I finished Paradise. And then I finished what else? Then I think I was just watching stand up after that. But
yeah.
That's whatever. So yeah. Crisis on Infinite Mirths, Jellystone, and Rothaniel, both on HBO Max. I'm never gonna just calling it HBO, whatever the fuck they want to change the name to or whatever. It's HBO Max, as far as I know. Now till forever. I think that's it. Anything else, Hesh?
Nah, that's it.
All right, so the dojo doors are closing. Your training is done for the day. Ninja Vanish. We out of here.